Hi friends, my name is Sydney Cullen and I am the Marketing and Campaign Assistant here at United Way of Kern County. We are really excited to have you all here tonight. If this were pre-COVID, we'd all be in a big venue, dressed to the nines, and eating a nice steak dinner. Tonight, I assume you're doing the same, but from home, and totally not in pajamas eating takeout. Tonight is about you, the Kern County community. This year has been an unprecedented time of not only grief and heartbreak, but also one of grit and resiliency. United Way of Kern County's second annual Live United Circle of Friends celebration is a time to highlight programs, services, and events we have put on that made an impact in the community, and to honor those in our community who so graciously helped us along the way. We would be unable to do what we do without those who rise to the occasion and give their time, resources, donation, and skills for the betterment of Kern County. We want to extend a great thank you to everyone who showed up to help in 2020 and looking forward to 2021. Now I'm going to pass it over to Gabriel Alvarez, our marketing director, who will share with you about our board members and their dedication to United Way during this unforgettable year.
Thank you, Sydney. I want to say we are truly grateful to have a group of dedicated individuals serving on our board. Every program and service we offer to the community, we continue to have their support. 2020 was definitely different. We had to make some adjustments of how we ran our programs, and we created new services and events to serve a huge need we had in our community this past year. And our United Way board had our backs every step of the way. Thank you to the United Way of Kern County Board of Directors, Javier Lozano, Nikki Cross, Matt Rogers, Jordan Kaufman, Emily Duran, Shirley Gordon, Deborah Watkins, Sam Sicola, Dr. Vernon Harper, Dr. Tim Fullenwider, Daisy Diaz, and Morgan Topper. Thank you again for your words of wisdom and guidance. Back to you, Sydney.
Thank you, Gabriel. Now it is time to hear from our amazing staff members about our programs. In March, when COVID hit, our office switched to remote working. We adapted our programs to be socially distant, COVID safe, and equally, if not more effective than before. In a time where the community needed it most, with the help of our partners, we were able to keep our doors open and help Kern stay strong.
We've always been interconnected, interdependent, united. And that's never been more apparent than right now. What we do together today will determine how we live united tomorrow. Stay home, stay strong, and if you're able, give for your neighbors who need help the most.
Hello everyone, my name is Lisa Kiosafan. I'm the Education Specialist at United Way of Kern County. I am also the Emergency Food and Shelter Program Administrator, as well as oversee our PG&E REACH program, and I'm part of the grant writing team. With current events, we all know how important education, health, and financial stability is for our families and individuals. This year taught us where our weaknesses were, but also enabled us to turn those into strengths and reach our full potential as advocates of our work. Not to say that we don't have room for more growth, but let's recognize how hard growing was for all of us and celebrate the wins we shared in 2020. Through the Emergency Food and Shelter Program, with additional CARES and state set-aside funding received, we had the opportunity to distribute a total of almost $1.8 million to 11 agencies throughout Kern County to help individuals and families with rent, mortgage, utilities, food, and emergency shelter. The partnerships with these agencies enabled assistance to reach Bakersfield, Taft, McFarland, Delano, Wasco, Tehachapi, Fraser Park, and other outlying communities. In addition to that, our partnership with Dollar Energy Fund and PG&E allowed us to assist 308 households with their PG&E bills. A total of just over $98,000 was granted to families affected by COVID and other financial hardships. Lastly, our partnership with FamilyWise, a free prescription discount program, helped Kern County residents save a total of $7 million on their prescription medications in 2020. Without your support and efforts, our impact could not have been this great. We truly appreciate each one of you. We hope that we continue to face the new year united and stronger than ever. United, we will get through this. United, we win. Thank you.
Hello, family and friends. My name is Berenice Solis. I am the Financial Stability Coordinator at United Way of Kern County. I am excited to tell you what United Way has done in our community through the two programs that run under Financial Stability Department, the BIDA Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program and Financial Stability Workshops. I am happy to share the outcomes that 2020 brought to this department. In partnership with two financial institutions, Wells Fargo Bank and Bank of America, we were able to provide free online financial literacy workshops to Kern County residents. To increase participation, we also partnered up with the Wonderful Company and the Lost Hills Family Resource Center. When COVID-19 hit us and we received the stay-at-home order, we were forced to shut down our main office and mobile sites. However, we were able to retain a handful of committed volunteers to help us complete a very successful tax season. At the beginning of 2020, during our financial awareness BIDA kickoff, we were able to capture one amazing story. A single mother of 4 used our BIDA service to file her taxes and receive a refund over $10,000. She qualified and received the child tax credit, the California Earned Income Tax Credit, and the Young Child Tax Credit. This refund was unexpected to her and brought her lots of joy. This year, with the help of traditional media outlets, we were able to reach more people from rural areas and provided the assistance they needed. This proved to be more efficient when we aren't able to conduct outreach and education activities in the communities as we traditionally would done. After enduring all of the challenges that COVID-19 brought to our BIDA program during the tax season, it is an honor to share with you our results. Our BIDA team was able to help 2,552 families throughout Kern County and brought back over $4.7 million in Kern County total refunds, which is the largest refund amount up to date. I wanted to thank you all for your time, your partnership, and your contributions to our organization. I encourage you to take the stand as we continue to fight through 2021.
Hi, my name is Rachel Hetker and I'm the Education Manager. One of United Way's of Kern County's focus areas is on education and early childhood literacy. We know that if we invest in our children, we're investing in their future, as they ultimately are our future. Research shows us that by age 3, the brain is 80% developed. So we want to get into the minds and brains so that we can enhance children's cognitive, social, emotional development. We know that a love for books leads to a love for reading, which then turns into a love for learning. They will be better equipped to graduate high school or go on to college or post-secondary education or enter the workforce. And ultimately, we want all of our children to be successful. So some things we saw this year, we distributed over 17,000 brand new books through our various programs like Book of the Month Club, home libraries, and special events such as our Fall Fest, where we wanted to bring back some normalcy to children as they dressed up and came and received books drive-through style. We also distributed 3,400 backpacks of school supplies with hygiene items also included to Kern County residents right here and also in rural areas, as those are the hardest hit areas, especially with COVID. We also partnered with the Bakersfield City School District's Gentlemen's Club, which offers life skills, mentorship, and clothing and school supplies, as ultimately we want our kids to become gentlemen. And we also provided comprehensive sexual health and HIV prevention classes to over 6,500 middle school students within the Bakersfield City School District. We want our children to make healthy and informed choices. And we also partnered with No Kid Hungry this year to provide over 500 grocery gift cards to low-income families with school-aged children that have been hardest hit by COVID and the economic impacts. So United Way wants to be here for our Kern County residents. We're here to stand by you and be with you and continue to do this work to help you.
Oh, hello friends. My name is Valerie Rodriguez. I'm the Outreach Specialist at United Way of Kern County. I'm excited to tell you what United Way has done in our community through census, broadband, cash, and heat for 2020. We were happy to take on the important task of outreaching and serving the low to moderate income and hard to reach communities through the Census 2020 Valley Task Force outreach. We knew that the census was very important because the data collected is used to determine how much federal funding will be allocated back into our communities for services, schools, roads, and hospitals. That is why it was important for United Way to be involved. Well over 265,000 impressions were made through flyer distributions, individual phone calls, and personal interactions. To increase participation, our team created activities such as the chalk art contest, and with the help of local partners, we were able to give away a family set of 4 bicycles. I would like to include that in 2020, we began a campaign to promote low-cost broadband services to families in Kern County. United Ways of California has partnered with the California's Public Utilities Commission to inform and enroll as many qualifying households as possible to give them access to low-cost internet. Especially now, in these challenging times, it is important, more now than ever, to connect our vulnerable communities to internet so they can have access to learning, search for employment, and other much-needed resources. We are working hard to bridge the gap between internet access and access to resources, designed for low-income families that allows children access to the education they deserve. United Way of Kern County also serves as the administrative entity for California Emergency Solutions and Housing, also known as KESH, and the Homeless Emergency Aid Program, also known as HEAT, which has funded over $600,000 to help homeless individuals and youth overcome financial barriers that would prevent them from entering or maintaining housing. I want to thank you all for your time and partnership and contributions of 2020, and we encourage you to take the stand with us as we continue to fight through 2021. United, we will get through this. United, we win.
In 2020, we had to make some changes to our existing programs due to the state and county regulations, and the need grew even larger. We ramped up new services and programs to help those in need. COVID-19 shifted the way we projected those services to our community, and we could not have done anything without you. We truly appreciate all who have raised their hands, stepped up, and stood shoulder to shoulder with us, well, 6 feet apart, of course, during this already difficult year. Here is our chair, Javier Lozano, to share more.
Hello friends, my name is Javier Lozano. I have the honor of being the 2019-2021 chair for United Way of Kern County. It is a pleasure to share this message with you. United Way of Kern County would not be able to do what we do without support from individuals and organizations in our community, whether it be volunteers, donors, or community partnerships. Thank you to everyone who stepped up to help those in need in 2020. Tonight, we want to recognize individuals and organizations through our 2nd annual Live United Circle of Friends Celebration Awards for Top Volunteer, Top Individual Donor, Top Corporate Donor, and Top Community Partner. These 4 awardees all showed up this past year to ensure that Kern County stayed strong. We have some friends with us who will share more about the recipients and how their dedication has helped Kern County thrive. Again, I share my deepest gratitude on behalf of myself and the United Way of Kern County Board. And congratulations to the award recipients. Thank you.
I'm Assemblymember Rudy Salas, and I'm so glad to be celebrating United Way of Kern County. The amazing work that you do throughout the county does not go unseen, and we appreciate everything that you do. But we know that a lot of this work doesn't get done alone, and that we have to honor our top volunteers. And so I'm so glad that United Way is doing that. They're celebrating their top volunteers. The amazing work of handing out thousands of food supplies, food distributions, whether it was at the Marriott or anywhere throughout Kern County. The amazing work that they do when we were over at the Blessed Corner and we were handing out backpacks and school supplies, or whether it was just community events like the Trunk or Treat and the books that we handed out throughout Kern County. A lot of this work doesn't go unseen, but it also doesn't happen alone. And so I'm so glad that for 2020, you guys are honoring Jessica Nunez. Jessica, thank you for all of your hard work. It's people like you and people coming together that really make the difference in our community. And I want to just say congratulations on being honored as a 2020 volunteer.
Hola, mi nombre es Jessica Núñez. Yo quise ser voluntaria porque es una forma de ayudar a otras personas y haber dado mi tiempo, es decir, presente a esas personas que venían a recoger comida. Mi experiencia como voluntaria fue extraordinaria. La satisfacción de que se siente poder servir a otras personas no tiene precio. Además, ser voluntaria en United Way es un orgullo y es importante para las personas que lo necesitan. Cuando una comunidad le va bien, las personas también están mejor. Fue un ejemplo para mis hijos, enseñarles que uno siempre debe de compartir con los demás. Muchísimas gracias.
Hey everyone, it's so good to see you on here. Eric Arias here, the newest City Council member for Southeast Bakersfield in Ward 1. It's my pleasure to be here today to talk about how it's been, a wonderful opportunity to work with United Way of Kern County on so many of their various projects that they've done during COVID and even before that. One that sticks in my mind is when we were able to distribute over 60,000 meals to the community at the beginning of the pandemic. I know that so many staff members here who are on this call remember, and volunteers remember that, it was like 105 degrees out there at the Marriott. But regardless, you stepped up. And one of the things that we didn't think about while we were doing that was where the money was coming from to do that. And that's because we have amazing individuals in our community. Kern County knows how to give, and when they give big. And so I want to give a huge shout out to an anonymous donor actually tonight who was able to donate $17,000 this year. And they are the big winner. They donated the most amount of money this year. And so I want to acknowledge them and all of the great work that they do. So thank you so much for what you're able to do and being able to contribute and support all the many great projects that United Way is able to do throughout Kern County. So thank you so much.
Hello, this is Mayor Karen Go. It's my joy to partner with United Way of Kern County in its fight for the advancement of education, health, and financial stability in our community. I'm pleased to recognize those who generously support United Way of Kern County and help Kern County residents thrive and grow. PCL Industrial Services Top Donor of the Year ran an amazing employee giving campaign, helping to further empower our community. Thank you, PCL, for exemplifying the importance of corporate donor contributions. Your investment in education, health, and financial literacy truly benefits our great community.
Working with United Way allows us to live our purpose, building a better future together. Here at PCL, we build people, communities, and legacies. Through our United Way campaign, we are able to give back to our community and to impact it for the better. Thank you, United Way, for all that you do.
Hi everyone, I'm Andre Gonzalez, City Councilman representing Ward 2 in the City of Bakersfield, the Downtown Ward, and it is my honor to present the Top Community Partner Award to the Marriott Hotel here in downtown Bakersfield. The Marriott Hotel has been a tremendous community partner for many years, but particularly during these hard times during the COVID-19 global pandemic. Over the summer, for 30 days, the Marriott Hotel partnered with United Way of Kern County to provide over 60,000 meals to those community members most desperately in need. They stepped up when our community needed them the most. And for that, I award them the Top Community Partner Award. Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Denise Burns. I am the Director of Catering here at the Bakersfield Marriott at the Convention Center. On behalf of the Marriott, I am truly honored and excited to accept this award for the Circle of Friends 2020 that the United Way has presented to us. During COVID, when everything was shut down, United Way came to the Marriott with a beautiful presentation to do 60,000 meals in 30 days. I was like, wow, how are we gonna do this? Put that aside, didn't worry too much about that. It was about serving a community in need during a crisis where the community was shut down. People were struggling and wondering where they were going to get their next meal. Working with United Way staff was the most humbling experience. The Marriott staff and the volunteers truly just connected like clockwork, like they had known each other. It just was beautiful to see. If you were there, it was truly an honor to see how many community people were in need and driving through our parking lot. I was just in awe, and I was just filled with joy. So I want to thank you, United Way. I accept again this award on behalf of the Marriott at the Convention Center, and it has truly been an honor.
Again, thank you not only to our wonderful recipients, but every single person in the community who rose to the occasion. Every volunteer, every donor, every community partnership, every share on social media, every person who just let a friend know about our services is vital to the work we were able to do this year. Your help, no matter how big or small, is powerful and had greatly impacted your fellow community members in need. Volunteers will tell you about what it felt like to be out there, distributing meals, backpacks, and talking to those who received help from the programs. The feeling of being with each other, from a distance, but still united, to help each other through this pandemic is hard to put into words. So we made a recap video.
United Way is a big brother to this community. You know, they do so much spread out, whether it's food, clothes, education, taxes, mentorship. They've always had the great support that our people need in our community.
So today we're out here celebrating with our first ever Fall Fest, and we wanted to bring back some normalcy to children in our community by handing out books and giving them candy and putting smiles on their faces today.
I think it's a great way for kids and families to be able to somewhat trick or treat or to get gifts, to get candy and books and other fun stuff. So it's a lot of positivity for our community.
We have gotten so many adorable kids in costumes coming by, a lot of smiling faces. It's really a great event.
We have a Halloween Fall Fest. It's a family event, a drive-up event. So we are doing this as a special occasion to bring families together and kind of keep the spirit alive of Halloween.
Lots of books. I see lots of books, which is awesome. Love that the kids get the books for free, get them engaged in reading at a young age.
So we're out here because the need is even greater than always. And so we're out here distributing nice little goodie bags from United Way in the Blessing Quarter. And then we've got some food distribution going on and some backpack and school supplies that are being given out.
Hello, my name is Jovi Mongold and I'm Miss California 2020. I'm here at the Blessings Corner just helping everybody out with the new incoming school year. Definitely gonna look different this year with everything that's going on, but I'm so blessed to be helping out every family that we can and getting new school supplies and everything. So it's really great that we can provide stuff like this.
Thank you, because of what's going on. This is gonna bring an opportunity for the kids to just get the supplies that they need in a time like this.
We are doing hot meals, turkey and gravy hot meals for our community. United Way has been amazing in helping us with volunteers, and we just have all the help that we need, and hopefully we get all this meals going.
It's a beautiful day here. We have lots of volunteers, and we're preparing over 2,000 meals today.
Hi, my name is Cindy Castro. I'm the superintendent of the Vineland School District. So today we will be serving 2,000 families Thanksgiving meals. This is a collaboration between the Vineland School District and United Way to serve the families in the rural communities.
United Way is a wonderful organization that is here for all people of every race, creed, and color, every walk of life, rich, poor, old, young, families, single, old people like me.
Well, it's our first annual Teddy Bear Toss drive-through event, but our 22nd annual Teddy Bear Toss. We're doing it in the parking lot behind the arena. I think probably we've got thousands of bears that people have driven through and tossed.
I actually really like this drive-through event. I thought it was really cool. A lot of people came through. The kids got to participate. They even jumped out of the car and threw the bears over. Like fun-wise for the people and the kids, you know, even though it was just drive-through this year. I think it's still a good turnout and a lot of people came for all the right reasons.
And today we just came out to support the community and United Way and distributing over 1,000 meals today.
This organization is just giving and giving and giving, and I hope more people continue to show up and get meals, because this organization is more than happy to serve you and your family.
I came here to volunteer because it's a great thing for the community. It actually helps a lot of families that pretty much won't be able to eat tonight, eat. And we have homeless that come by, pedestrians, on bikes, just cars in general. And I see pretty much the same car almost every day that come that probably need the food. If we didn't do it, they wouldn't have had it.
When they say United Way, that means something positive is about to happen.
It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day. My lucky day. Don't need a pot of gold, a rabbit's foot or to be told. It's my lucky day. It's my lucky day.
Dear friends, partners, and donors of United Way of Kern County, my name is Mari Perez Dowling. I'm the president and CEO of United Way of Kern County. What a year 2020 was. There were way too many losses. In my case, I had to face the worst experience of my life with the loss of my 20-year-old son, Sebastian, right at the beginning of this crisis. A year like no other for many of us who struggle with grief every day of our lives. Yet we seem to have managed to be on our feet, starting this year and still standing in the middle of a pandemic, which continues to destroy families, businesses, and communities. What we have in front of us is not easy to see. What we left behind us is not easy to admit. But what we have in the present is our lives and our hope for better times. Our faith has brought us together. And together we have become stronger in unity and in spirit. It has been 3 years since I joined this organization, and the wins are too many to list right here. Therefore, 2020 shouldn't be identified as a year of loss. On the contrary, due to its hardship, our wins have been even bigger and more significant than before. With our $1.3 million donation from an anonymous donor, sponsors such as No Kid Hungry, and the help from our community who generously donated via our helpkern.org relief fund, we were able to accomplish many wins. 60,000 meals were distributed in 30 days during the summer in partnership with the Bakersfield Marriott. $350,000 distributed in individual financial assistance to those affected by COVID-19. $300,000 distributed to agencies who were impacted by COVID-19. Over 55,000 PPE distributed in the county. Over 3,500 backpacks with school supplies were distributed in East and South Kern. 2,000 meal distribution in partnership with Violent School District, and over 600 grocery gift cards distributed to rural families in need during the holidays, among other things. These kinds of projects were not part of our programs, but we had to step up and do what was right for our community. Our highly affected, underserved communities in the rural areas, senior centers, agricultural fields, and at economically disadvantaged school districts were in need, and we were there for them. In November, we continued the tradition for an annual teddy bear toss with the Bakersfield Condors. With games postponed, we adapted it and converted it into a drive-through event. And Kern County really showed up and brought in over 2,000 teddy bears to distribute to 35 organizations and schools in the county. Many organizations came afloat and enthusiastically collaborated with the United Way of Kern County to fulfill our mission. Kern County continues to be an amazing giving community, from individuals to large corporations. Life has given us all an opportunity to sculpt better versions of ourselves, and I strongly believe we have done such. The struggle is never over, but we have completely redefined our path, and a new light is guiding us. Stay strong and stay united. Con amor, la lucha nunca termina, pero una nueva luz nos está guiando. Sigamos juntos, sigamos unidos.
Again, we could not do what we do without you. It continues to be a humbling experience working with other like-minded people wanting to help Kern County thrive. To unite and take on this historical year with the Kern community has been an honor. Doing things united is the only way we know how to do things. If you want to be a part of what makes Kern County strong, there are multiple ways to get involved. Volunteer, donate, and advocate. Volunteers are always needed, so if you are interested, please reach out so we can add you to our donor system. Also, we are excited to announce that on April 22nd, we will be continuing with our 7th annual A Chocolate Affair dinner, benefiting the children in the early childhood development programs. It will be a little different this year, but we think you'll love it just as much. In addition to events, we have new ways to give, like our Spare Change Roundup program and reoccurring giving, which you can find on our website under the Donate tab. And as always, please follow and share us on our social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You never know who on your feed might need our services. And a special shout out to the media. Thank you guys for all that you do for us throughout the year. Again, thank you for joining us tonight and being a part of the United Way family. United, we will get through this. United, we win.